The assassination of Jahsey Onfroy, also known as XXXTentacion, put an end to a lot of things. It put a stop to the flourishing career of a Florida rapper who had amassed enormous fame by the age of 20. It took the life of a disturbed young man who had been open about his mental health struggles through his controversial art and social media presence. It also ended any prospect of bringing Onfroy to justice for the various criminal allegations leveled against him in the same domestic violence case, including assault, battery, false detention, and witness tampering. Most think his death was a result of other rappers fearing him and his incredible success. Stay tuned, as today we're about to find out why rappers were really scared of XXXTentacion. You should interact with us. Subscribe and hit the notification button to be notified when we upload more content. Don't forget to leave a like and comment below. Also, feel free to suggest any type of videos you would like to see on this channel. Thanks! There was a lot of controversy around XXXTentacion's life. One was the noose in a music video. Due to public feuds with other artists, legal troubles, and general social media scandals, Onfroy was widely regarded as a controversial figure in the hip-hop business. He was dubbed rap's most controversial man by Spin, and he was dubbed the most controversial freshman ever by XXL. On August 24, 2017, just one day before the release of his debut album, 17, Onfroy posted a video on Instagram showing death by hanging. He later posted a video to Instagram that showed the footage being shot for a music video. After sharing the music video for his song Riot on September 12, 2017, Onfroy published a music video for it to YouTube. In the contentious scenario, the rapper is seen walking a black and white child up to a swinging noose on a blacked out area in horrific scenes. The rapper is then seen placing the noose around the white boy's neck. He then pulls a rope which raises the child into the air, his legs swinging as he's lynched. On Twitter, the video has prompted an uproar, with users labeling it hateful. The mother of the child was first concerned about the scene, but later stated that she was fine with the message being conveyed, which XXXTentacion defined as, no matter how you look at it, the 4 murders I showed in the beginning were murders that were done by supremacists that were real. That white boy is still alive, so the people that died in the video are real. Everyone is so bothered by the child being lynched, but whether you realize it or not, the murders in the beginning are all real. Heather Heyer, Emmett Till, Philando Castile, these are real murders. This Caucasian child is still alive. It's an art portrayal. It's me basically putting the shoe on the other foot, showing another perspective. On Instagram Live, he explained to his fans that the video not only supported Black Lives Matter, but also all lives matter. Yet another extremely controversial statement. Next was his beef with Drake. On January 28, 2017, Canadian rapper Drake teased a new song titled KMT. Due to the utilization of a similar triplet-heavy cadence, many on social media linked the song to Onfroy's breakout single Look at Me, following its preview. Drake followed Onfroy's Twitter account before the release of KMT, according to online sources. When asked about the Drake analogies in the interview with XXL, Onfroy said, "If Drake's going to take the flow, and I'm not sure if he truly did, but if that's the circumstance, at least reach out. Help a guy out in this position." On March 18, 2017, Drake released a mixtape, More Life, which includes KMT. 2 weeks later, Onfroy was freed on probation and interviewed by WMIB, where he referred to Drake as an idiot, and trust us, we used the nice word, and stated that he respected Drake's impact but felt KMT was disrespecting him. The next day, Onfroy tweeted a photo of Drake's mother with the caption, "She could get it." Rapper Offset from Migos utilized Instagram's streaming feature to viciously assault XXXTentacion, inflaming the rivalry even further. Onfroy posted on his Instagram story on November 14th, accusing rap group Migos of assaulting him and brandishing a handgun at him. You can see beefing with one of the biggest and most respected rappers of today is not the way to go, and definitely deterred plenty of rappers from working with XXX. Banned from Spotify. On May 10th, 2018, the music streaming service Spotify said that it would no longer promote or recommend music by Onfroy, jailed rapper Tay K, or R&B musician R. Kelly. "We don't block anything because of the act actions of an artist or creator, Spotify said, but we want our editorial decisions, what we choose to program, to reflect our beliefs. After Top Dog Entertainment CEO Anthony Tiffith threatened to remove his label's music from the service, the decision to ban Onfroy's songs from curated playlists was reversed. Onfroy complimented Kendrick Lamar and Top Dog as a collective, even though Tiffith did the action. XXXTentacion has also had a fair few legal issues. First is the time X stabbed Dylan Turner. In 2016, Dylan Turner, a Full Sail University student from New Jersey, managed XXXTentacion and his best friend Ski Mask the Slump God. Because of Onfroy's lack of musical experience and Turner's lack of management experience, they agreed that Turner would only be compensated from the proceeds of the song Look at Me. Ski Mask and Turner had a disagreement one night in Turner's flat, which resulted in Ski Mask storming off. Ski Mask later called Onfroy while inebriated and said Turner had stolen thousands of dollars from him. An enraged Onfroy broke into Turner's apartment a few days later and said, "What if I knife you in the back? What if I stab you in the back?" while thrusting a knife into Turner's stomach, stopping just a few inches short of his target and then pulling back. After Turner yelled to Onfroy that he had stabbed him, Onfroy was in disbelief that he had actually stabbed him. Turner's hospital bills were paid in full by Onfroy, who later apologized and thanked him for dropping the charges. As you can imagine, something like this in your past would significantly put people off working with you. During his entire career, XXXTentacion was a loose cannon and extremely unpredictable, not making him the most desirable person to want to work with. Next is XXXTentacion's disturbing confession to abuse allegations. XXXTentacion was slain before he could be held accountable for his crimes. Multiple criminal accusations were brought against him in the same domestic violence case, including assault, battery, false imprisonment, and witness tampering. The chilling details revealed in the victim's January 2017 testimony painted Onfroy as evil, his apparent jealousies and insecurities prompting him to conduct heinous acts of abuse against her repeatedly. Her allegations detailed event after incident of his psychological and physiological abuse, culminating in a heinous attack where she announced she was pregnant with his child. Following his detention, Onfroy entered a not guilty plea, which satisfied his burgeoning fan base and launched a new storyline portraying his accuser as a liar. We now know that she was telling the truth, thanks to the release this week of a covert recording of Onfroy made without his knowledge. In it, he admits to anonymous associates that he physically abused and intimidated his ex-girlfriend. While he did not address the specifics of each incident detailed in the victim's evidence, he admitted to physically harming her, referred to her awareness of the violence he had perpetrated on others, and threatened to kill her. X admitted that she had reason to be concerned about her safety. There's little doubt that Onfroy struggled during his 20 years in this world, that he dealt with his mental health concerns on a daily basis, and that he failed in some of the same systematic ways that America fails so many young people of color. There's no denying that his music had a good impact on many people's lives, particularly youngsters who identified with his often emotionally raw lyrics. Those who grieve him are justified in doing so, but none of that changes what happened to this young woman, and no amount of talent or acknowledgement of talent can make up for his self-serving denials, which put her in even more danger.